Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, delivering live free picks for today's action. We'll bring in our cappers from TonySpace.com with our free picks here in just a moment. Just remind you guys what we have running right now over the site. You can save 20% off all premium pick packages when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can access our page by clicking the link in the description below. Click the All Cappers tab, and you'll find our pages up there. And of course, you want to make sure you use that promo code at the end, TonyT, which will save you 20% off. Also, we'd like to hear from you. Post your picks in the comments below. All right, let's take a look at who'll be with us here for this afternoon. With us, Ramon Scott and Dylan Guesswin. All right, let's go ahead and let's get game day picks underway. Let's welcome Dylan Guesswin. You'll find him over at TonySpace.com, where he does great work up there. I think we're ready to roll now. Dylan, how's it going?
Doing great, Tony. The new and improved studio.
Yes.
Ready to give you guys your free play today.
Looking great up there. Here we go with our free play. It's a big one here tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time. The basketball's on ESPN. The hockey's on the TNT networks. Here we go. Bucks to host the Celtics. The Bucks a point and a half, total of 8.
Yeah, so through these first 5 games of the series, these two heavyweights have traded blows, alternating wins, constantly shifting momentum here. After a brutal sequence to end Game 5, included several missed opportunities for Marcus Smart. Boston blew a golden chance to seize the advantage here, squandering a 14-point fourth quarter lead. And now in a must-win situation here, winner takes all for Game 7. The Celtics will hope to continue their hot streak shooting after converting better than 51% from the field in Game 6, substantial increase to their season-long field goal percentage of 46.5%. They weren't as efficient from long range, less than 32% from beyond the arc, down from their average of 35% of the year. Celtics' strength all season has come on the defensive end. Their NBA's top-scoring defense, allowing just 104 points per game, limiting opponents to shoot just 43.5% from the field. While they've not been able to slow down the league's most prolific player, Giannis, he's taken over the series lead the last 3 games. Averaged 38 points, 13 rebounds during that span, cashed the over on his points prop and rebounds every single time. The fact that Giannis has taken at least 25 shots in the game here really, cements his role in this team here and really trying to win it all for the Bucks here. Bucks had a 17 offensive rebounds, somewhat huge momentum of the game. Giannis missed foul shots. Celtics won in the paint, scored more fast breaks, overall shooting better from the foul line. With that being said, I think the Celtics may have made a massive mistake here not finishing it in Game 5 at home. It's not easy to win in Milwaukee. I think the Bucks will win here. My pick is going to be the Bucks on the spread here, -1.5.
All right, Dylan, I guess one here says take the Bucks -1.5 here against the Celtics. Yeah, that's a big win there for Milwaukee with that comeback victory, although it was a series here lately where teams have been blowing up fourth quarter leads, but we just saw the Bucks were able to get some really key controls. Holiday, after those 2 bad games, although his shooting really wasn't on, Dylan, he was able to make some key plays down the stretch to force a key turnover. Of course, all eyes here for Boston is on their big man here, Williams, 24-year-old big guy underneath. They really need him. He has that knee issue. He's missed the last few games. He's dealing with that soreness. But again, you're down 3-2. This is a must-win game here for Boston, and he sits here as a game-time decision. But when you miss a couple games with knee issues, that's a bad sign.
Yeah, it absolutely is. They definitely need help inside the paint with rebounding. Rebounding is not really talked a lot, but it definitely plays a huge role in the game. I think they're definitely going to need his help. And if not, the Celtics need to make their shots. Rebounding is going to come to second chance opportunities, and whoever's going to rebound, play the better defensive ball here, it's going to end up winning this game. I think the Bucks have a better chance to do that, and that's why I'm going to go with the Bucks here. Yeah,
and of course, the way the series are formatted here, you get later here with games every other day. You don't have as much rest here as we get down the stretch here. Horford's kind of long in the tooth. We're going to see how he holds up here in a Game 6. We got Dylan here on the Bucks laying -1.5 against the Celtics. This one will have a start time 7:30 Eastern Time over on ESPN. All right, Dylan, let's go over at TonySpace.com here for a Friday. Good weekend of action here with NBA. Of course, we've got hockey on the board as well. 3 games, 2 NBA games. We've got still all 15 games on the card here from MLB. No date baseball today so far. Everything here in the PM. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, coming off a nice 3-1 day yesterday in the MLB. Doing really great work there. I do have a season-long pass there in the MLB. It'll take you all the way into October. Very affordable pricing. Today I've got a 3 pass for you. I got a play in the WNBA that I really like, all over it. And I got 2 plays in the MLB. I do have 8 total plays today, so I'm working on giving you guys a nice 5-pack in the MLB. You can grab my 3-pack for just 25 bucks. I'm going to release that 5-pack after the show ends here for just 30 bucks. Grab my 3-7 30-day all sports pass and head over to the site, check out our records, and let's keep making money here.
Let's try to make money here with Dylan. Guess what? Over at Tony'sPicks.com. You'll see numbers here from WNBA, but a lot of action here on a three-pick pass up there for Dylan today, as well as go long term with him with those NHL season pass, or if you want to go a three-day all sports pass. Great way to go here on a week as we head into the weekend. 3-day all sports pass. Get all of Dylan's premium plays here for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday coverage here from the NBA. We have the NHL playoffs. We have a couple of big game 7s here coming up here from the NHL, so you want to get on board with that with Dylan's 3-day. Of course, could delve into European club soccer. We're closing off some leagues action here this weekend as well from some of the leagues. I think La Liga and a couple of them as well are ending, Bundesliga as well. So still action there on the pitch. Of course, sometimes you can look into tennis, golf matchups. There's a lot we have going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. First 5 from baseball. We've got a lot on the board here, guys. So get on board that 3-day all sports. A very great value there on the board for $99. We can save you 20% off right now when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll get you 20% off that price. Save you 20 bucks. You can access Dylan's page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the all cappers tab at the top, and then get signed up. All right, Dylan, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. But I know we also have you on Twitter as well.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can follow me at Tony's Picks Dylan on Twitter. I do post my free plays there every day, and I make sure to give you guys the nice tips on when I'm feeling hot. For those of you who haven't checked me out on my page yet, I do highly recommend the 3-day pass as a nice little trial going into the weekend. I always got every game for the entire weekend slate already picked, so that 3-day pass will save you a lot of money on the long term, and use that coupon code to save 20% off on our purchases here.
That's right, guys. Save that 20% off. The promo code here again is TonyT at checkout. You can access Dylan's page by clicking the link below and clicking the all cappers tab, and you'll find them there. All right, Dylan, as always, great having your show. Continue that success. Hope to catch up with you tonight.
Sounds great, Tony. Thanks. See you later.
You got it. Dylan, guess one here on Game Day Picks. We're here with Game Day Picks Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you like and subscribe. And of course, you want to set those notifications because you want to make sure you get those bets in with the best possible numbers. Let's continue on. All right, now on the show, let's go ahead and welcome in Ramon Scott. You'll find him over at Tony'sPicks.com, where he's been on absolute fire. Said he was trying to keep above 3,000 units, but Ramon, you're eyeing 4,000.
4,000, Tony. I don't know. I just keep on going. It's feeling pretty good. As long as I have the respect and admiration of my peers, that's enough.
That's great. You certainly do. And here we go tonight. NHL here. Action at 7 Eastern time. We've got the Penguins and Rangers going head-to-head in this one. Rangers $1.25, total 6.5.
Well, it's elimination time for the Rangers. They're going to need a win at Pittsburgh. Who'd have thought it would come to this? Especially with Igor standing on his head all season. It looked like the Rangers were going to be, I don't know, an okay team this year, but Igor went out of his mind and had a great season. And what has happened in the playoffs, he gave up those, the two goalies gave up the 7 goals each in the last 2 games at Pittsburgh. Of course, the Rangers did fight off elimination to pick up a win. None of the games have gone under thus far, Tony. We know the Rangers are a slight favorite on the road here, total 6.5. And, the Penguins, interestingly, they're a pretty good underdog when they fall into a home underdog situation, but that doesn't happen too often, but there we are tonight. Anyways, like I said, none of the games have gone under thus far. Every game has featured an over. But I think the fact that the Rangers are facing elimination should change the nature of this game. Oh, yeah, and don't forget Sidney Crosby. He is out of this game, so you're taking out one of the great scorers. It worked 30 years ago with Mario Lemieux when he was out, and Pittsburgh still could find a way. But the Rangers, they are 17-24 to the under on the road. I look for the Penguins to come out firing. Of course, they're going to be extremely fired up for this game because of the Crosby injury and a little bit of, talk about how that injury went down and all that. But if the Rangers can sustain that, they can keep the score low. And this one is going to be, I believe, more rough and tumble than a little bit of the freewheeling that we saw in several of these games so far. as we've gotten to the elimination games, the unders are starting to come back in just a little bit. So there are some league-wide trends that kind of support slow starts and fast finishes. We know that the first period now, eight straight games over the last few nights have gone under in the first period, but that turns around when we get to the third period, where the third period totals, Tony, have been talking about it a little bit as we've gone on through the playoffs. But how about this third period totals right now? I've got it as 24-3 so far in the playoffs. That's just wild. So you do have to sustain that a little bit, and the over trends themselves are pretty strong. 27-15 of late, and 19-7 over the last 7 days. But I think as we get into the elimination games, I think things get tightened up a little bit. Obviously, Pittsburgh playing without their superstar in this one. The Rangers, they are averaging just 2.95 goals on the road this season, while Pittsburgh allows 2.93 at home. So I think, anyway, that the game will change as far as the tempo is concerned and the pressure that mounts in this game. I can't give you too many statistics and just say this one's going under, because these guys have been scoring quite a bit. I can give you Igor, but I also have to give you Domingue, who obviously is the third string goalie for Pittsburgh. He's done pretty well. He's starting to slide back into mediocrity a little bit. I believe he's got about 3.75 goals against now in his little stint here since he's been starting for the Penguins, and they have no one else to turn to. So, look, he can do it. He definitely can do it. He definitely can stay in this one as far as it being a tough defensive-oriented game between these two teams. So that's just the way I'm looking at it, Tony. I'm going with my gut feel a little bit in this one. That now, as we have the pressure on the Rangers to win another game, to try to send it to a Game 7, I've got this one going under 6.5. If it's 2-2 at the end of 2, probably not going to get there. You can look to get off the games at that point if you can find that fine line. But anyway, I'm going under 6.5. Rangers and Penguins on Friday night. I was going to go with no picks, Tony. It's Friday the 13th. But I can't let this roll. I can't let this roll get away.
Yeah, that's right. You can't get this roll away here. You're going contrarian here. That's what you do on Friday the 13th, looking for a contrarian place here. This series has gone over every game, but now the Rangers looking to stave off elimination here again. Though Pittsburgh is putting up two. They put up double sevens here at home in this series.
Yeah, they got to both goalies for 7 goals. That was one of those games that Igor was not in goal. They also gave up 7. They tried to give Igor a night off after he gave up 7. That didn't work out. So those double hockey sticks kind of stand out, right? There. So, but again, I think with Sid out, that definitely is going to change things a little bit for the Penguins. They're going to come out. I'm not going to say head hunting or anything like that, but they're going to be very, very physical in this game. Physical for the Penguins, anyway, against the Rangers. So this one should be great. All these series are coming. The NHL's having a pretty good postseason so far for excitement. That's for sure, especially with those games lined up already for Saturday.
Yeah, and the penalties have been too crazy here. Not like the other series, right? We've seen in most games no more than 3 for each side. There a few. Each team had 4 power play opportunities once in this series, but it hasn't been as nuts as it's been as some of the other ones.
Well, there's going to be some pressure on the officiating tonight, certainly. I mean, you could talk about how that injury went down to Sid. I mean, was it intentional? Was it an accident? Whatever. Was it head hunting? Did he even get hit in the head? He might have got hit in the head on a different play if you look at the video and you look at the talk and everything. But the bottom line is, Sid's not going to sit out if he could play. So when you're out with a concussion, nothing you can do. You got to sit this one out, and that's a big offensive piece, no doubt about it. When you're looking to play an under, and you have a superstar like Sid, who whether or not you want to say Sid the kid, Sid the old man. He's still putting up some big-time points so far in the postseason as well. So you're taking out a big offensive cog in this game when you're talking about Sid being out for this one. And Igor is going to have to come and be the Shesterkin that he was all season long. And maybe he can do that because the Rangers do have their backs to the wall. It's just uh, amazing that he has struggled like he has after having such a stellar regular season.
That's right, Ramon. I hope you sold your stock in smelling salts. That used to be the
Right.
cure-all back in the day, right?
They would just give that thing, guy would shake it off. Shake it off and get back out there. That
That's
doesn't
right.
happen anymore.
Not anymore. Okay, we go Rangers Penguins under total of 6.5. This one will have a start time of 7 Eastern time. Again, the hockey's on TNT and TBS. The basketball's on ESPN. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony's Picks, where you've been on fire here. I mean, just the other day, I'm just trying to stay over 3. No, that's a BS from him. He's going after 4,000, maybe even 5,000. 3,970 units of profit here the last 30 days, all documented. Good action card tonight, 15 from baseball. None has started yet. We got the 3:30 Eastern time starts from baseball today. We got those 2 NBA, 3 from hockey. What do you have going on over at the site?
Well, it's a 3-pack right now in the major leagues, Tony. If anything, through this streak, I haven't gotten anything going in baseball. I'm still up 5 units for the season. I'm mad. I mean, I'm not keeping up with those other sports, but 3-game pack in baseball tonight. Maybe once the playoffs get over and we get into the dog days, I'll be able to really do something in baseball. I love baseball. I love handicapping baseball, and I'm whining about being up 500 units so far. But a 3-pack tonight in the major leagues. I'm looking to add also in that one in the major leagues tonight. So there may be still a package to come with some late adds to that. I have only one game right now in the NBA, but yesterday I added a game on the card and after the show, and that one came in too. So one of the games I don't have a pick, I might have a one there. And in the National Hockey League, I've got 2 games on the ice so far tonight. So I do have also a mega pack that includes all 6 of the plays that I posted so far for just $40. That's looking to be a real popular package today, especially given my role. So real happy with that. Real thankful for everyone participating and buying the packages. We know that, look, these are high-end sports selections, and I'm hoping to give you these high-end results that I've been giving over the last, I'd almost call it 40 days now, Tony, that 30-day average has been rolling for over a week for me. So really feeling good. I appreciate all the support and talk about my record that you guys have given me. I don't know. I look at the rest of the industry, and I love this industry very much, but and I haven't talked about it in this form, but it really is an uncanny streak that I am on right now. There's no possible way to sustain this, I promise you, but I'm going to do everything in my power to continue to study and do so because I'm so happy with the results, and I know that the customers are as well.
That's right, guys. I got over Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. You see the numbers, 3,970 units of profit here for the last 30 days, all documented. You can verify that when you go over to TonySpace.com. Go down to pick history under Ramon's page. You'll see every play. They're graded immediately. Come off a monster week, come off a monster day. 6,666 units of profit yesterday.
No, on Friday the 13th?
On a Thursday
What?
the 12th. Thursday the 12th. He came in with
Okay.
the 666 up there, so he's got 666 coming off yesterday's action. But of course, looking for big numbers again from Ramon Scott here over at TonySpace.com. As Ramon was saying, he put together his major sports mega pass, six picks, and you'll see the emojis. The emojis lead you to the sports here. The hockey stick, you see the basketball, you see the baseball. So you know what you're getting there with that 6-pack, affordably priced at $40. Also, some 3-packs here from baseball, a guaranteed selection from the NBA as well. A lot of action there from Ramon. Bellator is in action tonight, a Friday 3-fight premium pass as well, affordably priced. So it's a good time to get on board with Ramon Scott over at TonySpace.com. Of course, the long-term passes, like we talked about here for Friday, the weekend pass is fantastic, right? 3 days of action here from Ramon. He's in action from the major sports. You get all his NBA, gets all his MLB. You get all his hockey. He's also in action in, as you see, we'll see with the UFC card here for tomorrow. There's a lot of stuff going on in European soccer. We got the tennis going on. We got the golf. We're leading up to the big PGA tournament next week. So lots going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. First 5 innings in baseball is also available up there. So we got a lot of stuff that we're documented up there, guys. Even more on its way. So get on board with Ramon Scott. We can save you some money here when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save you 20%. You can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description below, and then clicking the All Cappers tab at the top. and then getting signed up. All right, Ramon, as always, a great having you on the show. Doing fantastic work, but I know they can also find you on Twitter.
Yeah, Tony, we're all giving out the picks. Well, first I want to tell you about, when you're on a roll like this and your Dodgers were trailing, so they came all the way back, and I had the Dodgers as a premium. I said, well, the Dodgers obviously would come back and win this game because I can't lose, but it didn't quite work out, but it almost did. Anyways, Tony, follow me. Tony's Picks Ramon, you see it up there. This is where we're putting more of our free selections, if you will, our social media, our Twitter predictions, if you will. So you love the free picks with Tony and the Cappers on video. You love the shows that come on Tony's Picks YouTube channel. You can get more free picks by logging on to Twitter and following all the Cappers. I guarantee you're going to get if you follow all the Cappers, I see the picks every day, so it's usually between 8 and 20, but it's closer to 20 when you got a big card. So usually each capper is giving away 1 or 2 picks, and we got like 16 cappers on our staff, so more free picks every day from the Cappers at Tony's Picks to keep you in action every day and on the weekends as well. So we're going to increase our programming a little bit. You're going to see more of my face. Whether you like it or not, you're going to see more of me, Tony. And just make sure you have all the ways to follow Tony's Picks Cappers. We're all doing really good work. I think that's the thing that I'm most proud of. Even if I'm tearing it up, if I see that leaderboard after the day's games and I've got 10 or 11 of our handicappers up there, I know we've done a great job as a team when you got, well more than half of your cappers, Tony, in the green on any particular night.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board here with Ramon Scott. You can find him over there at Twitter, Tony's Picks Ramon. And, of course, get on board with one of those long-term passes. Click the link below and get signed up. All right, Ramon, it's always great having your show. Continue that success. We'll talk with you again tonight.
Thank you, sir.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey, we're here with Game Day Picks Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you like and subscribe. We're here Monday through Friday. There is a little bit of a void Saturday, Sunday, but we're going to work on that. We've got our cappers now ready to upload videos Saturday, Sunday, so we'll fill you up with content. Ramon, I always put up videos. We just don't have the live shows for you, but we'll have content here on the weekends and throughout the week, 7 days a week of content from our cappers. We're giving them their own stage. They're going to be producing their own videos, and we'll be posting them there. You can find a couple videos now from Ramon. He looked at the WNBA card. He's got a couple plays up there, guys, so you can check them out. We have them in shorts format, or if they're not shorts, we're going to go to the horizontal look. So whichever way is comfortable for them, we'll let them to choose. But guys, check out Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Ramon's got a couple plays from WNBA that he uploaded, but a lot more coming on this weekend because we have no live shows Saturday, Sunday. We're going to fill that void with content from the handicappers producing videos and submitting them, and we're going to be uploading them quick. We've got crews ready to edit and get that stuff up for you guys. All right, let's continue on. Before I do, I want to make note here of our man in the chat room, Steve McAllister, a rocking chair winner with the Blues last night. That was a nice winner there. His record here on our chat room, 6-2. He likes tonight the Pittsburgh Penguins on the money line, plus 110. The sportsbook over at DraftKings where he got the number. Steve McAllister, you can find him over in the chat room. All right, let's continue on here with the show. Now it's time for my pick, and let me go ahead and put the game information right now. We're going to be looking here at this Warriors and Grizzlies game at 10 Eastern time on ESPN. Warriors 8, total sits 218.5, and I don't know. I'm still going to look at this under 218.5 in this one, and we know the situation with John Morant. It's sad to say we may not play this playoff series, but hey, that's that the Grizzlies have played well in his absence, and all you have to do here is look at what they played defensively. I mean, the defense has been upgraded without him in this series. With Morant out, the Grizzlies are averaging 112 points per 100 possessions, and they're holding the Warriors to just 95 points per 100 possessions with Morant out of the lineup, and pretty much following the same story here. When Morant had those 2 extended absences during the season, the Grizzlies just played the better defense. But I don't trust the Grizzlies offense on the road here in this spot. So I do believe it's the Grizzlies defense. Their defense will keep them competitive, but they've only averaged 102 points per 100 possessions in the games in Golden State in this series. So I expect the game to be real tight and the Grizzlies defense to keep them in it. But at the end, I like the under 218.5. All right, guys, you can check out Tony'sPicks.com. I have my 3-pack up there, my best bets from the NBA as well as the best bet from Major League Baseball. So get on board with that. Also, the long-term pass is the way to go with my 3, 7, and 30 sports pass. You get all of my premium plays for that period of time you select. When you go over to my profile page and make that purchase, we're going to save you some money here. When you use the promo code TonyT at checkout, you'll save 20% off all packages, all cappers. You can access my page by clicking the link in the description below, clicking the All Cappers tab, and then you'll find our page there and get on board with my long-term passes there. All right, let's continue on here with game day picks. Now it's time for the recap, so let's recap the plays from today's show. We started off with Dylan. Dylan said he likes the Bucks -1.5 against the Celtics. Ramon, Rangers, Penguins under 6.5. And yours truly here, Warriors and Grizzlies under 218.5. All right, that's our show here for today. Reminder, you can follow me over on Twitter. My account here, Tony's Picks. So follow me on Twitter, Tony's Picks. They're on Twitter. Reminder, we'll be back tonight at 10 Eastern time with opening lines. We'll bring our cappers in from TonySpace.com, deliver live free picks against the opening numbers. Also, check our channel for videos coming in tonight from our handicappers here at TonySpace.com as they're producing their own videos, and they'll be up there on the site, so be sure to give it a like. Remember, no live shows Saturday, Sunday, but our cappers will be submitting content, so keep an eye on it and visit the channel, like and subscribe. Also want to make note, Jose Sanabria joins me tonight, 9 Eastern time with our UFC show. More UFC picks from Jose. Jose's been on a tear. If you check out his numbers over at TonySpace.com, he's been producing well. Paul Legaretos just gave me a bunch of, we did our show earlier today, our Soccer Picks Daily. If you're into European football, a lot of picks up there from him as well. He's been producing great results. So guys, check out our channel. We got a lot of content up there, more coming. So be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, so just that was a recap. That'll do it here for the afternoon show. So let's go ahead and bring in our crew from the afternoon. We'll wave goodbye, you guys. Have yourself a great afternoon. We'll talk to you next Monday live at 3 Eastern time with